Welcome back to Intables, everyone. So a quick recap on Fed minutes. We did not get any new data. No data was better data than bad data, so we did have a spike in the market. Now the question is, are we going to continue on with this momentum? Again, we do have Russian news that we are lingering on, and at any point in time, if Russia does attack Ukraine, then we will have a major spike down in the market. But if we do not have any news on Russia, the question will be, can we continue on with this rally that we had leading into close? But although close did have a little bit of weakness towards the end of the day, but we are looking to see if we can continue on past a very specific level. And if we can continue on past our triangle here, then in my opinion, we could have a major spike here in the market. I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for here. And all I ask in return is you smash that like button. And I do welcome you to the Instables room if you are interested in intraday perspective breakouts. I know the market has been very choppy. It's pretty nice to have major breakouts in front of you, in my opinion, to at least play into, since the market doesn't have much to offer unless you are looking at the whole overall market, which I do every single day with more than 500 members in the Instables room. Go to instables.com in the description below, and you'll never miss a breakout alert again. So let's jump into this one. All right, guys, so going over the SPY here on the daily chart, I wanted to go over exactly what's going to give us that bullish momentum. Again, we do have neutral Fed minutes that came out today, and then we do have Russian news that has been developing, but not quite too aggressive yet, but very much could be aggressive within any point in time, and we could definitely have a major sell-off in the market if something does escalate. But if we do not get any news on Russia, and we do play out with this neutral news, the question will be, are we going to have that strong momentum that we did have when we had this major push and we did test the top of our symmetric triangle here? And when we did have our push yesterday, when we were looking to see if we can continue on into new highs, and we did get rejected in futures in pre-market, and we did come back down again leading into Fed minutes today. But again, we had that major spike at the end of the day. Now, as you guys can see, we did get wicked to the upside, showing us that bulls definitely are there. They came up and tested that 447.50 level that we have been looking to see if we can break above. This is the median within our symmetric triangle. Looking to see if we can jump over 447.50 to possibly test the top of our triangle here at about 456. We did have a previous high here at 458, so we're looking to see if we can break over 458 to continue on up. But we do have a symmetric triangle here that we could, if we do continue on up, then we are going to be looking to see if we can break above. And again, like I said previously, I do want to see if we can retest. Again, we do have Russian news that is lingering, so no surprise if we even do stay within this range and continue to consolidate here to see if we're going to have a major move up or a major move down, even leading into March for possible rate hikes. But again, we're looking for that breakout here, breaking over 447.50 going to tomorrow. We're going to take it one step at a time because, again, the market has been throwing curveballs at us. Again, major bullish moves when we were not expecting. A lot of people thought that we're going to have a possible dead cat bounce here, and we sure enough got an intraday double top. And also we mentioned our bear flag. As you guys can see, this is our bear flag scenario, grabbing our pole, putting it over the side here, mentioning that we would be testing 415 if we did have negative outlooks on Fed minutes. But now we're sitting on neutral Fed minutes, which we did have a major spike going to extended hours, but we also did pull back right before going to extended hours, not having that continuation over 447.50. In my opinion, like I said, I would be playing to this only if we did test the top end of our symmetric triangle. So I would want us to have a nice continuation going to tomorrow to continue on past 447.50, showing us that we are having confirmation on a bounce here to give us the symmetric triangle to possibly break out of, to have that bullish momentum that we're looking for. Intraday and swing trade is exactly what we're looking for here, is to make sure we do continue on past this symmetric triangle. Now, again, we did get that major move up here on the daily chart, but we did not have nearly as much volume as we have been having. When we do have major spikes to the downside or to the upside, as you guys can see, we are decreasing a little bit here on volume. We are looking to see if we can continue on with volume going to tomorrow. So we're looking for continuation going to tomorrow, breaking over 447.50. Now, as you can see here, we are neutral here on SPY. We were oversold, and now we are bouncing, looking to see if we can continue on with that bounce. And looking at our MACD here, as you guys can see, we do have our EMA lines below our MACD, showing us that we still could continue on down. Russia and the US or Ukraine do make a deal for possibly neutralizing this whole situation, then we could have a major spike. We could continue on past this symmetric triangle and possibly release a lot of shorts that were holding within this major pullback and also leading into Fed minutes. Now, as you guys can see, we had this major pullback leading into Powell previously, Powell mentioning a possible 7 rate hike increase, and we did not continue on down. We held these levels. We did have a bounce, and we are leading into neutral Fed minutes, showing us that we are having a bounce, looking to see if we can continue on with that momentum. Now, in my opinion, we're way more bullish than we are bearish, but we are in a neutral zone here within our symmetric triangle, so we are going to be looking for that retest and for that continuation to get that major spike. That is what I'll be looking for. Again, I did short this. I did sell in the morning. I did mention that I sold in the morning. We had about 50% profit, and then the market did spike on Fed minutes, which I did sell as soon as we did spike, of course, because we didn't want to continue to have the market continue on up while we had puts on this. And took about a 25% loss. So overall, a 25% gain within the puts that we did mention. So again, here on the 1 hour chart, to make it more simple, we do have a balance that we did consolidate within, and then we have our previous balance that we did consolidate within, leading into Powell and bouncing back from Powell. So now we are looking to see if we can continue on with this balance and shift to the upside of our symmetric triangle to possibly continue on up and continue on with a new balance and possibly get an imbalance to the upside and possibly continue on up above our symmetric triangle. So that is exactly what I would be looking for here. Making sure we do get confirmation on this, of course, will be key on the MACD. So making sure we do check our intraday perspective breakouts on the MACD is going to be very key for us. Now, if you are interested in shorting the market, I definitely would be careful here. Again, we did get bullish momentum after a neutral Fed minutes, so we could possibly continue on up. I definitely would be careful if you guys were shorting. I definitely would want to see more confirmation on continuation on down and possibly continue on with that bear flag by dropping below our symmetric triangle here. So again, not exactly expecting a bearish move, but if we do have Russia news come out, then I will be looking to see if we can hold these levels previously. Again, here at 435 is where exactly we did bounce off of. So I would be looking to see if we can hold 435. So going into tomorrow, if we are watching this very closely, then we are watching to see if we can hold above this 20 moving average. You guys can see we did respect it. We are curling just off of it, looking to see if we can continue to curl here and get that 50-day moving average to curl under our 20. So that way we can have more bullish momentum for that possible break that we're looking for above our symmetric triangle here. So again, that's what I would be looking for to make sure we do get out of this possible bear flag that we are forming. And again, with neutral Fed minutes and with no bad news to come till March. And if we do not get bad news on Russia, then in my opinion, we could continue on up here. Again, I do like that bullish move that we did have. We did have a little bit of a pullback, but in my opinion, only a balance with digesting into Fed minutes. And in my opinion, we could find ourselves having that same bullish momentum that we did have yesterday, leading into Fed minutes, and also that we did have previously on this double top intraday. So from an intraday perspective, I would be playing to this if we did continue on with volume over 447.50. And if we can continue on with that momentum, then in my opinion, we could possibly break above our previous Fibonacci line here at 449. Again, 449 is a very key point. Again, 450, 449. Breaking above that will give us our possible gap up to test the top end of our symmetric triangle here to get that possible, again, consolidation to possibly have a continuation on from there. Or we could possibly have some shorts come in for a possible retest again on our median and then continue on up from there. So that's what we're looking for here on SPY. And that's exactly how I'd play into this. And again, making sure we do justify every one of our breakouts is going to stay very key here on this channel. And again, if you guys do want to see all of our breakout alerts throughout the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below, and you will never miss breakout alert today. Again, all of you instabulls that have been coming over and supporting the channel, all of you instabulls that have been coming over from the room and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. Much love to every one of you guys. I mention every single day on exactly how I plan on playing to the SPY or any stock that I do mention. I show you guys exactly how I plan on playing to this and which exact levels I'm looking to see if we can break above or possibly continue on past into the next day. And again, with that said, if you guys do like this video, it does help with refinement and it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.